During the summer of 2023, we moved to a remote Scottish Hebridean island to be its only two residents, along with our two pet sheep and pair of cats. These remote islands seem to retain an old-fashioned rhythm and a charm which we find encouraging us to live a more frugal and simple life, the way man was perhaps more intended to. We have an ancient stone cottage to restore, veggies to grow, livestock to build up, fish to catch and smoke, a boat to buy, and much more. Step back in time with us at the Scottish Isle.
So we've got a treat for them today.
I don't know where you're taking me.
Well, no, you don't know where I'm taking you, but the treat for them is to watch me falling out of a kayak. Well, this hasn't been filmed yet, but
You can't fall out of a kayak with the camera.
No. Well, the weather turned really bad yesterday, and that was a day for filming some kayaking. But it's beautiful today, so when the tide's at its highest, we're going to see if we can paddle around to the old sawmill. So hopefully you'll be seeing that later. But this will be my first time in a kayak.
Last time I was in a kayak was about 21.
I'm bound to fall out.
It doesn't say that.
Well, it's not very deep, is it, anyway?
No, but...
Right, well, other than that, when I was crossing over to pick some mail up the other day, I saw something, and that's what I'm going to go and show you now.
Okay.
So let's go.
I don't know where he's taking me.
Well, off on the quad.
If I'm never seen again, Scott saw me last.
Well, wouldn't that be the every day, every minute, really? I'm the one that's seen you last.
Population 2, yeah. Look at this flower bed. So those red flowers, well, the yellow flowers down there that you're looking at are primula, and the red one amongst them are Japanese primula. This is lady's mantle down here, this one. This is euphorbia, which is at the front of the cottage. These are pretty. These are called ragged robin. I've planted some of these in front of the cottage. The purple flowers back there, the tall ones, are iris. It's just incredibly beautiful. I've got a baby oak tree growing here.
There's so many baby oaks at the minute.
This is bamboo. This will grow up really tall. Beautiful. These are one of my favourite wildflowers. It's called fox and cubs. Pretty.
You know what this is like? This is like one of those voiceovers for DVDs.
It's just like that.
You're going to explain what happened?
Oh, the catastrophic microphone failure.
The microphones on this section completely failed. We couldn't use any of it. So we're going to have to talk you through exactly what we're talking about here.
Right now I've said the funniest thing that I've ever said in my life.
That's true, you did, yeah. I mean, look at me laughing. So look, I've come here to show you what I found, which was a deer skull hanging off a tree.
Which is what I'm peering at now.
And I'm saying to you, isn't that amazing? And you're saying, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
I'm saying, well, I'm underwhelmed.
No, you weren't. You were saying, like, this is the best thing that you've ever shown me on this entire island.
That's me nearly falling over again.
You're always nearly falling over.
So it's stuck to the tree limb through its cheekbone.
Somebody else must have put it there. I think it's coming to an end now. Should we shut up?
Yeah.
you want me to put my gloves on, or yeah, just snap that off? It's dead anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, what a shame that is. It's obviously rotted away, hasn't it?
Yeah. Very old. It's toothy grin.
Things you find hanging off trees here. It's got a little snail on him, look. Look how tiny that snail is. See it?
No.
There.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say to anybody that I never bring you out, yeah?
Anywhere nice.
And show you exciting
For a
things.
treat. Well, the iris are all in flower. They're not down the way, but they'll be coming out soon. They'll look really nice. But yeah, this all needs cut back. All of the bracken needs trimmed back away from the road because it's all encroaching on the track.
On both sides?
Well, up the track, certainly.
I'm assuming that if this isn't dealt with at least once every couple of years, this is what happens. Because it is right on the edge of the track now, isn't it?
Yep.
It won't be long before it's growing here.
Yeah. It's not particularly good for you to be cutting down bracken because of what it gives off, but it's better to do it now than it is to do it August, September time.
Well, when I was cutting all the bracken in the front of the cabin, you mean?
That was
That's
rushes.
Yeah, but there was bracken there was tons of it.
But yeah, I think later in the summer it gives off spores that aren't very good for you to breathe in, but now when it's this age, easy enough to cut with the trimmer. Are you going to come up here and do that?
I was just looking at do you see how the bracken is marking out the lazy beds?
Oh yeah.
I never noticed that last time. But yes.
Well, it's more that the rushes grow in the ditches,
Growing
right?
in the ditches.
In the wet.
Mad Max.
It's a rare appearance these days by Isa, who is just outside all the time.
We noticed yesterday that she hasn't been in any of the episodes for God knows how long, and it's because she's just off. Never see her.
She loves it here.
Just exploring everywhere.
So poor Scott's been having cold showers for...
Literally, cold showers.
Sweetie.
For how long?
A long time.
A very long time.
Now we have a new shower.
It's nothing flash, because there's no point in getting anything flash. It's just replacing like for like what's already here. But I'm guessing the one that's here has been here for quite some time.
We're not going to show you installing it because...
It's a bathroom, it's private.
I don't mind showing the bathroom if the bathroom's nice, but it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
It's very, very unglamorous.
The worst room in the house.
All in good time, we will fix that. So I watched a YouTube video by Screwfix fitting this exact shower, and it should just be a massively quick job. That, screw, done. It's very shiny. Just make yourself at home, Jeeves.
Jeeves is a maniac for boxes.
Look how shiny it is.
It's just a shower. Well, we can keep everything else, can't we?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to change the shower head anyway, because we may as well have a nice new clean one.
I guess.
as well.
Oh, I just realised.
What?
You've just done an unboxing video.
We don't do those. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's going on here?
Don't even think about it, Jeeves.
What was he thinking of attacking the lamp? As you would expect from the house that Jack built, we had to do this without being able to switch the water off. We can't switch the water off, can we?
Well, I could see the valve in the attic. It's a gravity-fed shower, but I couldn't...
You can't get to it.
We can't get to it unless we go up the other hatch in the attic, which would mean crawling across decades of guano. So we just thought, no way.
Well, it didn't take long. Well, these things don't, do they? What did it take? Half an hour?
Just the frustration of it.
That's always the killer, it's the frustration. But once we'd figured it out, but it was a case of... I'm there with my thumb in the pipe while you're...
Doing some jiggery-pokery with screws.
Yeah, screwing it back on. But yeah, so this is the offending... Could you have a close-up of the offending shower? Since we've been here...
Bad shower.
I've probably had, and I'm not joking, what, 10 decent showers in the whole time that we've been here, because this thing constantly kept switching off. You'd be halfway through, and then it'd just be freezing cold. And then that would be it. But can you imagine daily showers, warm showers? It's just like, my mind's blown. Because it's a decent shower, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Because we've got a top shower head, haven't we? A big one, not just this little one.
One of the rain shower heads.
So, well, I'm happy. Are you happy?
I'm more of a bath girl.
Yeah, you are, aren't you? You don't like showers.
Really for your benefit.
I hate baths. Can't stand them.
Glass of wine, good book and a bath.
No. It's like going in the sea, isn't it?
Back in November, maybe, we put tons of seaweed in here, which is all pretty much rotted away. When we came here last year, this was really overgrown with nettles and beans and things like that. They'd just all gone to pot. So I know that I'm going to be fighting a losing battle with this vegetable patch if I just rip these out and plant. So I'm going to put a membrane down and plant through the membrane. This is going to be for sweet corn and beans, this bed. So that's what I'm doing today. The beans need to go out after I've moved this. The only drawback to this I can envisage is these are supposed to let water through, but I can't see that happening. So I'm just going to have to spot water, whatever I put in here, but that's no great hardship when you don't have any weeds to contend with. In the winter, we'll lift this again and mulch it with seaweed and put it back, and after a couple of years we'll be weed free. Roughly the middle. These are sweet corn and beans together in the same little pot. I planted them together because they like being together.
What colour kayak are you having?
The fastest one.
I said colour.
Oh, I said what kind? I don't know yet. One without a hole in it.
We're going to go for the smaller ones or the bigger ones? I'll take the blue one.
You're going to fit in the blue one?
Oh, there's a paddle. Could you just get the other end? Just turn it round a minute. Oh, it's got water in it. That's not a good sign, is it? Right, I don't seem to be getting very far.
Your paddles are backwards, that's why.
What do you mean backwards?
You had it backwards.
Oh, what? You mean I had it turned around the wrong way?
Yeah. Oh, Paddy's seat.
I'm having that one. I'm having that one. It's better. Get out. Look a right. Oh, you know, some of us are not built for kayaks.
Do you want to try that one out?
No, you can have that one if you like, I don't care. That one is a better looking one though, isn't it? That one's a bit of a beast, isn't it? Should we take these two then, the two orange ones?
If you want. Yeah.
Do you want me to give you a lift for that one then?
Yes.
I still think you've got the best one. Don't put it in the water yet. Oh, turn it round. I'm getting nervous now.
Nervous. To get kitted out first. I've got my glasses.
I'm kitted out. All I need is my cap. Oh, and a life jacket. For all those health and safety people out there.
A lifetime first at the grand old age of...
Don't say it. Keep them guessing. Clunk, click every trip. Remember that?
No. It's a good thing I wear leggings and not tights. It's very unladylike.
Think once, think twice, think, don't drive your car on the pavement. Where's this go? In there. Yeah, that's very comfortable, isn't it?
If you fall in,
Yeah.
pull that.
Okay. Sharks.
That's for the phone.
What's the shark routine?
Uh,
Die. Screaming, basically.
pretty much. Basking shark here.
Well, should we just tell them what we're doing?
No, I don't think we need to.
Well, we're kayaking, but where we're going to go?
Well, you want to go round and see the sawmill, but I reckon we're not going to be able to see it.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Hang on.
Kayaking.
Before you... Right, you take your paddles. Oh, no, at the water's edge. It's a bit, yeah.
You see, you have to turn them. The turning action.
I'll pick it up when I get going.
I'm in.
Hang on, hang on.
No, I'm going first.
We need to go together. How was that for you? It's soaking wet.
It's takes a lot out of the core strength, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit tight. It's a lot more tiring than I expected, but then if you're not used to it. But
you have to lean back and...
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a technique to it. Once you've got the technique, you're on your way. We got round, we couldn't take the cameras and the microphones in the boats. It's just not worth the risk, especially
expensive.
Two novices like ourselves. We got round there to where you can land, but everything's just covered in bracken. So in the end, it was like, well, there's no point in filming anything because you can't see anything. It's just time of year.
Yeah, bracken's like this high everywhere. So that is going to be a winter thing, but
no, let's
go on a boat.
You say that, yeah. I'd just like to say to everybody and the world that that was my first time kayaking, yeah? It was all right, yeah. But it was also the last time that I'm kayaking. I am never, ever doing that again. Do you know what it's like? It's like, do you know people who cycle for leisure? I used to have a really good mountain bike, town bike, you know, and I used to think nothing about jumping on that and going around and seeing everybody that I knew, you know, within like 5 miles. But I'm doing, you know, I'm going somewhere. I'm doing it for a reason. I don't understand people who cycle for leisure. I don't understand people who kayak for leisure. I just don't get it.
Why? Because you feel too...
No, it's just I don't, why would anybody want to do this? That's what, when I'm halfway there, I'm thinking, nah. It's horses for courses. Look, some people like jumping out of planes with parachutes on, yeah? Some people like kayaking. I have just found out today, I am not a kayaker. But as you said, get a boat with a motor on it. Like, you know, when we went out to the islands, I'm all yours. But that, I'm sorry, that's not happening again.
Well, I didn't get midged.
No, neither did I, but I'm covered in smidge. I drowned myself in it before, because, you know, well, they're not over the water, are they?
There will be just on the shore.
Yeah, but not actually on the water itself.
Not out there, no. Too windy for them. A bit like you, they don't like it.
My jacket got a bit wet from splashes. And then my boots I need some serious sorting out. But yeah, no. Are you disappointed?
I'm not disappointed.
No, I'm disappointed that I'm not going to be doing it again.
Yeah.
Come on, what was your opinion?
Well, I'll go out with my friends if they want to use them when we come, but I'll just be paddling round to the cottage and over to see the...
I don't get it. Why? Why would you want to paddle around to the cottage?
Well, I'd prefer a boat. A rib.
You can just walk to the cottage. Oh, look, on terra firma.
Such a landlubber.
I am. I'm born in Grimsby, fisherman in the family. Don't do anything for me. Well, there's been a bit of a disaster, hasn't there?
When did I do this? 2 days ago? 3 days ago? Half of them are dying off or dead. The day after I planted these out and you saw the blazing sunshine that I planted them out in,
yep.
The temperature just plummeted again, and it's rather demoralising. I'm going to need a greenhouse. Despite the fact they're, you know, protected by this plastic. That's why I didn't want to take it away.
The amount of work that's gone into the vegetable patch over the side of the house, the work that you put into the tomatoes and this, and pretty much all of it is dying because of the extreme temperature levels.
So much for global warming. Global warming, my foot.
Just come here a minute.
It's like the whole in the ozone layer. You remember everyone was talking about that when we were kids?
Yeah.
Aye, right. Oh, I fell. It's just too stressful for them, this. I'm going to need some cold frames probably and a greenhouse.
We need a greenhouse. It's just where to put the greenhouse.
Well, it needs to be a proper structure too, because anything like we had in the last place just ended up a pile of twisted metal.
Well,
the plastic
it got blown to bits, didn't it? So this needs to be a proper steel frame job. Just come and show
or
everyone.
A polytunnel. We can build a polytunnel out of cattle fencing and plastic. They just don't look very nice, but Yeah, the tomatoes aren't looking healthy either. Again, extremes of temperature. They're hanging on, and there are new shoots coming out, but you see they've lost their vibrancy.
It's just
And
the
it's
colour
going-
on them.
They're going brown. They're going a bit brown. It's got to be temperature, I think.
There's no other reason for it. When you put these out, as you said, it was blazing sunshine and these things were vibrant because they'd all just come out of the kitchen where everything was thriving, including your beans.
Yeah, but the beans can't stay in there forever. They do have spots on the leaves, so it could be a fungal infection. I mean, these were so stressed out with the transport anyway. I'm going to get back in touch with the company and ask for some more and say they've just not recovered after the terrible condition they arrived in.
But there's another thing with the weather and the fluctuations.
Can't shear them.
We can't shear them. It's just too cold.
Well, farmers normally don't do them till July.
Well, we've never left it that late.
No, we've always done them in May, and they've been fine because they've got their heat lamps. But it's not fair. It's not fair for them to cause them that distress if they're used to being cosy at the minute. I've been growing veggies for years, and I've never had these problems.
Well, no, you haven't. I've never. All the time we've been together, every time that you've grown vegetables, they've always been absolutely fine. Unless this one here gets in the vegetable patch and eats them like she did. But yeah, you've never ever had these issues before.
Nope.
Oh well.
Well, Crowdy, are you going to earn your keep and build a greenhouse or a polytunnel?
If you could eat everything that was in it,
Yeah.
you might get some cooperation.
Is it edible?